L7 Flight Controller Remote Control Setup Tutorial. Flip the switch on the remote control upward. Turn on the remote control. Press and hold the unlock icon on the remote control to unlock it. Click the settings icon. Click the size button. Scroll down and select the output mode option. Select PWM and iBus. Tap the return icon. Select the sticks mode option to enter this page. If your remote control is mode 1, select M1. If your remote control is mode 2, select M2. Tap the return icon. Select the sticks adjust option to enter this page. Follow the video instructions to move the joysticks. One for turn clockwise and one for turn counterclockwise. After completing the operations as shown in the video, tap the return icon. Tap function. Select the reverse option to enter this page. Change the CH2 option to rev. Change the CH5 option to rev. Tap the return icon. Set up the remote control switches. Scroll down and select the aux channels option. Channel 5 corresponds to this switch. Tap the icon to enter the page. Tap SWX. Select SOC. Channel 6 is idle. Channel 7 corresponds to this switch. Tap the icon to enter the page. Tap SWX. Select SUD. Channel 8 corresponds to this switch. Tap the icon to enter the page. Tap SWX. Select SWA. Setup complete. Tap the return button. This is the final setting. Tap the icon to enter the page. Tap the on button. If you need to set channel 5, it must be in the off state. Tap the icon to enter the page. Select SOC. Flip this switch to the topmost position. Change this value to 2000. Change this name to GPS.
Yes. I see.
Flip this switch to the middle position. Change this value to 1500. Change this name to @ Flip this switch to the bottommost position. Change this value to 1000. Change this name to 6G. Setup complete. Tap the return icon. Flip this switch up, down, and to the middle to check if it is correct. GPS value 2000. At value 1500. 6G value 1000.